it goes down. Day and night, hood, block to block, town to town. Murder, murder, kill, kill, like it's hard. We coming at you live from the graveyard.
I keep you bitches, 6 inches when I'm switching from all the ammunition. Listen, this is new to the kids in position. Wait to escape each clip and evicted. You're sex bitch, you're a 6 digits. Profit from these links and keep my spit prolific. In an instant, I'ma live a life like mystic. Stay high to defy the laws of physics. Critics kiss my ass, go witness. Never been seen when I ain't in a misfit. This shit ain't equipped with enough to have ammo. When the king starts basically give it a 0 and I'm a 15 like AR. You can live your life in a graveyard. Like you're not gonna take ours. I got a lot to say that just ain't ours. If you hate ours, this day might make our subject right. It's about to happen. Lightning strikes the mic when I be rapping. Don't even come and tell me it's on me blasted. I'll be flashing ego smashing. Nobody will close my casket.
Live from the graveyard, 3 young rhymes, ammunition, King Song, Matt Pacino.
Everything where we from, yo, it goes down. Day and night, hood to hood, block to block, town to town. Murder, murder, kill, kill, life is hard. We coming at you live from the graveyard. Murder, murder, kill, kill. Murder, murder, kill, kill. Murder, murder, kill, kill, life is hard. We coming at you live from the graveyard.
Shit's for the reason that bitch ass niggas hate. Nigga rap through my hood on rotate. Split the script, put my strap in race. Somebody dropped in the middle set. Colors that's where the whistle nice really wet. It's a killer set. I got mental threats, and on top of that, I'm a lunatic. My niggas be tripping on me sometimes. Saying that a nigga be out his mind. So evacuate. In other words, vacate. Cause a nigga like me might premeditate. I'm full of danger. Oops, I mean anger shit. But I guess they bump the block. See eye to eye. Not me, my nigga. Got 20/20, bitch. I pick my tree. That's lovely, ain't it? Nigga, that's my bitch. We fucked around. But this is lame shit. I'm taking shit. Insane shit. And every time I get done, it's an empty clip. I don't understand, but I'm on the edge. I guess I'm part of the living dead. That's what it said. From me, don't listen. Crazy, sorry, got hollows hissing. Walk with me, go kill with me, put guns with me, come kill with me, come ride with me, go steal with me. If you don't fuck with me, you history. One life like gone and sick, and the death's for me and run the stick. Torture chamber, bottom pit, the home of a deranged out lunatic.
Every day where we from, yo, it goes down.
Yo, it's Tuesday, baby. What's up, everybody? How y'all doing out there?
What's up?
Tuesday's in the building. Dennis Holmes is here. Everything a podcast. Got Ryan Thomas with me.
What's up?
Chocolate Girl in the house. What's up, Chocolate Girl?
What's up, everybody? I'm here. I'm in the house.
Zara's in the building.
What's up?
Okay. Well, like I said, we here. We doing our thing. As y'all know, we start each and every Tuesday with these trash ass players. Ryan, let's start these trash ass players off right.
I got to go with my own team, the Atlanta Falcons.
Who?
The Atlanta Falcons.
Who?
And I got to say first in my head coach. You trying to do both. You trying to be a head coach and an OC. They're not going to cut it. Second, you lost to the Saints. They got 10 or 15 players on injured reserve.
Wow.
And you can't beat the Saints? The Saints? Trash. That's it. Somebody put that man on Madden for the rest of the season to get better plays and call the plays. My next, you Colts fans, y'all been in my inbox all season, all off season. Talking about Matt Ryan was going to take y'all to the bowl. He taking y'all to the toilet bowl. How you like Matt Ryan now?
What happened, baby?
You said this man was going to take y'all to the chip. This is what y'all told me. Y'all just needed a quarterback. And Matt Ryan was going to take y'all to the championship or to the Super Bowl. That's what y'all told me. What happened, baby? What happened? Matt Ryan giving everybody the football beside his own damn team.
He's a giving man.
He giving out the football like he at the club 112 passing out money.
You feel me?
Back to you, Dennis.
All right, what you got there, chocolate girl?
All right. First of all, before I even get into the list, did y'all think it was a weird week in football this week?
It's always a weird week in football.
No, not all. This was a wild week 15. Like 12 out of the 15 games were decided by one possession. 12 out of 15.
Mm-hmm.
That's a lot to me. Then you had all them overtime walk-off games, people down by 17 and 33 and coming back. It was just wild. But anyway, trash ass players, that's what we're doing, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let me start with, I'm gonna let somebody else talk about Dak and the Cowboys and the Patriots and all that. I'm gonna talk about the officiating in the Giants and the Commanders game. That's what I'm gonna talk about. Mainly that illegal formation call they made on that wide receiver, Terry McLaurin. Did y'all see that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
After he checked with the judge to make sure he was at the line of scrimmage, close enough to the line of scrimmage, and they said he was okay, then they're gonna throw the flag after they make a touchdown. Bring the ball back.
Now go ahead. I'll respond after. Go ahead.
But I don't understand that. I don't necessarily understand all that stuff, but I do know about, where they line up and all that. And I'm like, how you gonna tell them it's okay and then throw the flag? I didn't understand that. I didn't like that call. It cost him a touchdown, so I wasn't happy about it. Tom Brady had 4 turnovers. 2 of them were interceptions, but all of them came in 4 consecutive drives. I've never seen Tom Brady look this bad. Even when he was injured, he didn't look this bad. And he was the reason why they lost that game. It's that squarely on him. I wonder if Skip Bayless will allow anybody to criticize Tom today. But anyway, Jeff Saturday and Matt Ryan, how y'all allow the Vikings to make a historic comeback on you? Not just a comeback, but from 33-0. That's worse than when he was at Atlanta. That's worse than that. What was that, 28-17 or something like that? 28-3? Yeah, that was worse than this. I mean, this was worse than that. 33 points. Trash. And I don't throw that word out too often. But the Chiefs, they won. But they let the Texans take them to overtime. Did y'all see that?
Yeah.
Watch the whole game.
Yeah, man. The worst team in the league, and they took them to overtime. Okay. Well, they did clinch their 7th straight division title, but still, that's not good play. They need to clean that up. I think I said the same thing last week. If they don't clean this up, they're not going to go far in the playoffs.
Playoffs?
Like everybody say they are. Not playing like that. But anyway, going over to the NBA, the Lakers and the Suns. The Suns beat them 130-104. 26 points. Found a very interesting stats. First of all, neither LeBron, AD, or Russell played in this game, right?
Mm-hmm.
Their starting 5 was Troy Brown, Thomas Bryant, Patrick Beverly, Dennis Schroeder, and Lonnie Walker. They ain't want to win with that lineup.
Boy, I'm a fan. If I'm a Laker fan going to that game and buying tickets, I'm
Oh, I
pissed.
know you was mad. I know you would have been mad. You know, I would have been mad too. They had 3 guards, a forward, and the center starting this game against the Suns, and they just got thrown around. They got manhandled on the court. All players that played on the Lakers had negative plus minus. All the players on the Suns had positive plus minus. How you think that's going to turn out? The Lakers had how many? The Lakers had 13. Yeah, 13 turnovers. Phoenix only had 8. Can't win that way.
Mm.
Detroit Pistons continue to be the worst team in the league. They're at 8-24.
Lost their best player for the season too. Ain't that
Yeah. Sorry, Detroit.
That dude.
They're having a hard time over there. But let's go to Dennis's boy, Ja Morant. You gotta be smart when you're dealing with these referees. You can't get yourself ejected before the half and then lose to the OKC Thunder because your butt ain't in the game. So my question would be to him: was it worth it? Was it worth telling the fan I got hit in my fucking face? He got ejected just because he was using expletives to talk to the fan. That's why his ejection came. The first one was because he made a comment. The second one is because he made another comment. He wasn't even directing it to the ref, and they kicked him out. Well, while I don't agree with them kicking him out for that, I don't think it was an ejectable offense. I don't feel they can do whatever the hell they want to. That's the message. They can do what they want. Since you know that, you got to be smart with it. Get your tail thrown out. But anyway, so be smart, Ja. Grow up a little bit on that. The last trash ass player I have, I'm moving to college football. So the Celebration Bowl was this weekend with Jackson State and North Carolina Central. North Carolina Central beat Jackson State on a third down. On a third down, the tight end, his name is Hayden Hagler, dropped a well-thrown pass in the end zone. And then on fourth down, they couldn't get it done either. But he felt really bad about dropping that pass. But he's not my trash-ass player. My trash-ass player are the fans that are giving this man and his family, yes, his family, death threats. Calling the house, going to his house, posting on social media, harassing them with death threats. It's a game, y'all. Grow the hell up. Trash. That's it.
You feel me?
All right, what you got, Czar?
Yeah. I'm upset, man, because I've been just coasting in this NBA fantasy world, which I normally do. And I told all y'all that was the reason I drafted Anthony Davis in 3 out of my 4 leagues. And yet, here we go. Street clothes. Out of a month. Was probably having the best season of his career. Just putting up 30 spots, double-digit rebounds, and, and like I said, here we go, street clothes. Trash. Simple as that, man. I got him and Curry on my damn injured reserve. And then we got to go to the Wizards, man. They lost 10 in a row, man. That's just uncalled for. I mean, I don't care who you are. 10 in a row, they're going to lose 11 tonight. They're playing in Phoenix, so there will be 11. I'd be highly surprised if they go to Phoenix and win tonight. So you might as well say 11 in a row. But they were 11-10. They were over 500. So now they're 11-20, going on 11-21. Trash. And that's where I'm gonna leave mine. The NBA.
Okay, that was good. There's a lot of trash I seen out there, but I'll just leave it short. You know what I mean? Zach Wilson. Zach Wilson has got to get with a quarterback guru to help him read defenses because this guy is terrible at reading defenses.
Mm.
I mean, the only thing that he's good for is if he got his eye on what they call a one read. You got your eye on one wide receiver. So when he does those rollouts where he roll on one side and throw it back to the other one, which was the touchdown that he threw, and everybody's like, oh, that's so Patrick Mahomes like. But that's all he does like him. He can't dissect a defense. Like, I'm still trying to figure out why exactly do y'all put this much love and hype into this guy? This guy won't succeed until he get with a quarterback guru. He can't read a defense. So that's where I'm leaving my trash at right there. That was it.
Hey, he pretty much will fill up a full garbage bag, so that's good enough.
Yeah,
Let's get to these certified players.
I got to go with the 49ers beating Seattle. The 49ers on another level right now. They've been playing on another level. Certified. And my other certified player, Cincinnati Bengals. Y'all made me proud. Y'all made me so proud. I got the Holy Ghost. Man, y'all beat down Tom Brady, who I thought he was.
Put up a 30 spot.
A 30. I love it. I love every hit y'all put on Tom Brady. I love it. Keep up the good work.
Okay, Chocolate Girl.
All right, certified. So everybody's been talking about how great the Eagles are playing. Yes, they are. I just want to point out somebody besides Jalen Hurts, who I love. I love Jalen Hurts. But I want to shout out Jason Kelsey, his center. That dude is a beast in the middle.
Yeah.
And he is part of the reason why Jalen Hurts has 28 conversions on 3rd or 4th and 1 this season. The next closest quarterback has 17. He has 28. So, and largely led by, Kelsey going in the middle. Dude is a beast. He's like an all-time great already. He's just all-time great. Kayvon Thibodeau.
Yeah.
Shout out to you. Tackling Taylor Heineke on the 1. Then that next play, they couldn't get it done. They held off the Commanders, or what y'all call them? The Commodores.
The Commodores. Lionel Richie and
Twice.
Yeah, so Thibodeau, I think all of us said that Thibodeau was going to be good in this league.
Yes.
And he's proven himself to be good. I was a little concerned a couple of weeks ago. I thought he got a little hurt. And they
I
thought
actually think he's going to be better than the guy in Detroit. It just that he missed the first 6 weeks. He would be up for defensive rookie of the year.
Yeah. Yeah, he's been balling. So I've been keeping my eye on him and his stats and stuff. And yeah. Shout out to all the players in these games that got interceptions. I'm not going through all of them. We had some interceptions in this week. The Bills and Chiefs are tied at 11-3 atop the AFC. Shout out to them. The Eagles are 13-1. They sit alone at the top of the NFC. Here's an interesting fact. The Patriots are 7-7, and the Bucks without Tom Brady with Tom Brady are only 6-8. Patriots got a better record than Brady and the boys. Just an interesting fact. But like Ron was saying, shout out to the Bengals. I want to point out that Joe Burrow was the first quarterback in history to have 75 passing touchdowns and 10 rushing touchdowns through their first 40 career games. First ever. Go ahead, Joe. What you call him, Dennis? Joe who?
Joe Burrow.
All right, so Memphis Grizzlies, despite what Ja did and all that, they clawed their way back to the first. So they're maintaining their first place in the Western Conference. Going back to the Celebration Bowl, shout out to North Carolina Central. They were not favored to beat Jackson State, but they pulled it out. They beat them 41-34. And shout out to my last certified is Coach Prime, because after that tight end dropped that pass and he was crying and all upset, Coach Prime walked with him back to the locker room. He sat and talked to him and encouraged that dude. And then when he found out about all those death threats that I mentioned earlier, he did a video and posted it telling everybody to stop it. Stop threatening this man. It's just a game. And you don't do that. So shout out to Coach Prime. That's my certified.
All right, Zara, what you got?
We're gonna stay at the league, and we're gonna go over to the Joker, not Heath Ledger, but Nikola himself, who put himself in rare company with a 40-point, 27 rebound, 10 assists, triple-double. The numbers of only the likes of a Will Chamberlain have accomplished that type of a triple-double with that many rebounds. So shout out to him. You know, a possible third straight MVP could be lurking, which would be unprecedented. You know what I mean? So let's see what happens. Go to the college and shout out to them Boilermakers. The other team in Indiana, that's not my team, the Purdue Boilermakers, number one in the nation, 11-0. They still repping the Big Ten, so I'm with them. You know, shout out to that right now. So Big Ten is going to be a monster this year. And then, you know, we don't talk about it much, but you know, this is a good feat. I'm taking over to the boxing ring, and shout out to none other than he may be the pound for pound best fighter in the world. He's been top 5 for the longest. He don't get talked about a lot because he's Japanese and he fights at 118, which, you know, fighters, you know, pretty much under welterweight don't get a lot of exposure. But Naoya Inoue, and I'm gonna say it again, Naoya Inoue, the undefeated pound for pound best fighter in the world. He is the undisputed, took all 4 belts this past Saturday at the 118 class, which I believe is light feather. Bantam is one of the joints at that level. She's probably going to move up now. He's thinking about moving up to 126. But yeah, the dude is a hell of a boxer. And just the fact a lot of these divisions are not undisputed and not everyone has all the belts, you know, so I want to give a shout out to him for doing that. He has all 4 of the major boxing belts, and that's where I'm gonna end mine. You know what I'm sizzling?
Yeah, that sounds good. I want to give a shout out to the what up though Detroit Lions, who went from 1-6 to 7-7. How you like me now? You understand?
Reese's Spoon.
From 1-6 to 7-7. How you like me now? Got to give another shout out to the Jacksonville Jaguars. Went out there and did their thing, you know, and the Cowboys let them off the hook. That's what they did.
Boo.
I want to give another shout out there to the Raiders, because I've seen the Patriots do some unpatriotistic things in my lifetime. But never nothing so dramatic like that.
Speak on it.
Just want to let that be out there, you know?
Hey.
I got to give a shout out to the New York Knickerbockers for winning 7 straight. Ain't see that coming either.
Come on,
Speak on
RJ.
it.
I'm just saying, I haven't seen all this coming. I got to give these guys this shout out. Guys are doing their things out there, man. And it's Eagles Dallas week. How you doing, Czar?
Hey. I'm a little disappointed right now, though, but
nothing to be disappointed about.
I'm a realist. No, I'm a realist. I mean, for us, it's going to be fun. But you know what's funny is, and I told Ron this earlier, if you look at it, this game means nothing for neither team, and that's rare at this late in the stage. Usually it's for the division or like we're set at number 5. Some drastic has to happen. You guys are set at 1. Some drastic has to happen for that to change. So literally this game means nothing but bragging rights, and we hate each other. So, you know, we still got that. But other than that, I just was thinking something was going to be on the line, and it's not. But other than that, man, you know, I'm going to enjoy the game.
Okay. Sorry, it's enough for me. Saturday.
I wanted to take something from y'all is what I'm saying. Like,
I mean, I think if y'all beat us, y'all can stop us from getting the number 1 seed that week.
No. I mean, Minnesota's number 2. Y'all already beat them. I think you're up like 3 games. There's 3 weeks left.
No, but San Fran,
they're 10-4. They're the same record as us.
Yeah, but I think they're a game away. They're a game away from Minnesota.
No, yeah, but I'm saying you guys are 3. No, you're 3 up on us in San Francisco. We have the same record. You'd have to lose all 3, and we'd have. As a matter of fact, we can still get the division. We'd have to win all 3, and y'all got to lose all 3.
Yeah,
same with San Francisco.
Yeah,
that's
exactly.
what I'm saying. So anyway,
that's why I said we got to win this. We got to win this.
13-1, bro. You're 13-1. So yeah, 10-4, 13-1. That's 3 games. There's 3 weeks left. So,
I know Hurts out. That don't. Even though I don't think he's out, but it don't make a difference to me.
It makes a difference. It just don't mean shit. He can sit out. It don't matter.
It don't make a difference to me. We still gonna win.
I don't think y'all gonna win, to be honest with y'all, but it don't mean nothing. It's just bragging rights. I'm just gonna talk shit because we're gonna beat y'all. That's it. That's all it is. Y'all gonna still be the number 1 seed. I'm just gonna talk shit because we're gonna whip your ass. That's it.
Y'all not whooping our ass. You lost your mind. You need to stop dreaming. Stop dreaming, player. Just stop dreaming.
Okay. That's the reason we favored by 5.
It was 7.
Well, regardless, they give y'all no respect, bro. We still get the respect that we garnered. Why we the most talked about team in sports? Dallas loses. Everybody else's team, they don't care about none of their teams winning. We talking about Dallas. I don't give a damn that my team won and we jumped into the playoffs, a la Giants fans. It's all about Dallas losing. We are rent free in everybody's heads. We are the cream of the crop, and it's why we are America's team and the most watched team in all of sports. I'm cool with that.
I agree to that. Y'all could go 0-17. Y'all still will be most talked about.
Right.
I agree with that. It has nothing to do with y'all accomplishments. It just got to do with y'all are very, very y'all are a very, very big brain.
Right.
So y'all and Yankees will always be talked about.
Exactly. Agreed.
No matter what happens to y'all throughout the years.
Right.
But all right, what we getting? Come on, Zar. What we getting into, Zar?
Let's do the nicknames first.
Okay.
So we're gonna do the top 10 baseball nicknames.
You said the nicknames first?
Yeah,
okay. All right. So the nicknames this week, everybody, audience, people watching, listening, is top 10, our top 10 favorite Major League Baseball nicknames.
Yes.
Does it have to be Major League Baseball or can it be?
Yes.
All right. Well, yeah, it's my question. Yeah. Yeah, it has to be Major League Baseball, I guess. So go ahead, Ron. I know how you like to go first. So I'm gonna let you go first. Do you have any?
Yeah.
You want me to come back to you? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, go ahead, Czar.
All right, let's do it. So I gotta, you know how I do mine occasionally. I gotta tie at 10 and 9, and then the rest are just solo joints. So so at number 10, no further ado, we're gonna go with A-Rod, the man himself, who was a little kid in the movie Coming to America. Make that a trivia question. You know what I'm saying?
Damn, I knew that.
Yeah, Alex Rodriguez. He's a little kid when Samuel Jackson holds up the joint. He's a little kid in the corner.
Little kid in the McDowell's.
McDowell's, baby. And that number 10 is tied with Thor, with none other than Noah Syndergaard, who was ex-Met, ex-Philly, now turned forgot where the hell he went. I don't even give a damn. But Thor, hell of a nickname. Looked just like him, tall, long, slick, blonde hair, the whole nine.
You know what? I never heard of Thor. Never heard that.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Yeah. No, it's in the
No.
game.
Uh-uh.
Yeah.
Right. Look at Manu.
You feel
Okay,
me?
go ahead. I'm sorry. y'all.
Number 9 is a tie for kind of a reason, similar. You got the big hurt, Frank Thomas, and you got the big cat, Andres Galarraga. So the big
I don't
hurt
have
and
the
the
cat.
big cat. Huh?
The big hurt. I said I ain't got the cat. I ain't heard
Yeah,
the
I
cat.
love Andres
Okay.
Galarraga.
Yeah, I got the big hurt Frank Thomas as well.
Yeah, I
Me
do
too.
too, but I don't have the cat.
Yeah, Andres, man, he was a good player. Number 8, which probably, we talked, some of us had this, but it's just a great name. It just means a lot. That's Big Papi, of course, David Ortiz.
Mhm.
Number 7, me and Dennis's guy, which was funny because he's an Atlanta Brave. He's one of my favorite players of all time. And that's Chipper, Big Chipper Jones, baby.
Yeah, Chipper Jones. Yeah.
7.
Mhm.
What's Chipper's real name?
It's not I forgot. That Chipper's his nickname, though. I forgot his real fucking name. That's all I know him by is Chipper, which is funny enough. There you go, Larry. Shout out to Jim.
Larry.
We know him well. He was a Met killer, probably one of the greatest Met killer. And I love the dude. So funny enough. So number 6, I got Dennis's boy. Wow thing. Da-da-da. You make my heart sing. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Mitch Williams for blowing the World Series and y'all didn't win. Shout out to Mitch. You know what I'm saying? Another big, number 5. We're going to over Randy Johnson, the big unit. You know what I'm saying?
I got that too.
Absolutely. Number 4, actually another Brave who I love, but he was a Brave. He was also a Padre for a long time, did a couple teams. But that's the crime dog, Fred McGriff.
Oh, okay.
Yes, sir.
I've heard of him, but I ain't heard him
Oh,
called
man,
that.
hell of a player, man. Hell of a player. Left-hander, yes, love him.
Yeah, I've
Number
heard of
3,
him. Mhm.
Number 3, Mr. October. Mr. Jackson Reggie himself. Yeah, I don't need to explain that. Number 2, I'm gonna shout out to June to our Mets. I gotta go with Doc Gooden, Dwight Gooden, the Doc. You know what I'm saying? Number 2, and then number 1. He didn't pan out for us like he was supposed to. It was about to be, deadly to that Tommy John, but the name is fire, and that's the Dark Knight, Matt Harvey, the Dark Knight. That's my number 1. I just love the Dark Knight. Obviously it's a great movie, but that's a hell of a nickname. So that's my team.
Okay.
All right. Good list. You ready, Ron?
Yeah.
All right, go ahead.
Number 10, the bit hurts, Frank Thomas.
Frank Thomas.
Number 9, the Say Hey Kid, Willie Mays.
That's right.
Yeah, Willie Mays
All right,
Hayes.
Ron. All right.
Number 8, All Rise, Aaron Judge.
Okay.
Number 7, Mr. October, Reggie Jackson. My bad, Jackson. Number 6, the Wiz, Ozzie Smith.
Smith.
The Wizard, yep.
Yeah, I forgot about Ozzy. That's a good one.
Number 5, Shoeless, Joe Jackson.
Joe Jackson.
Mhm.
Sound like they should have called him the Bill.
Number 4, Charlie Hurst, Pete Rose.
Charlie Hustle.
Charlie Hustle.
Yeah. Mhm.
Number 3, Big Poppy, David Ortiz.
Puppy.
Number 2, Cool Papa Bell, James Bell. And number 1, Baby Ruth, George Ruth.
It's Babe Ruth. No, baby.
Baby Ruth. My bad. I bad with names, y'all.
You good.
There
That's
you
a
go.
good list. Good list. Both of y'all. Good list. All right, Den.
All right, number 10. I grew a liking to this guy later on, and then I had to go back and watch him. But I had work at his stand, and he was sitting there signing autographs. I got an autograph signed for my dad. Then my dad gave me the full story on him, how he knocked the home run out the park. So the number 10 is Greg Lewinsky, the Bull. And number 9, I gotta go stay Philly. Schmitty, Mike Schmidt. Number 8, Mad Dog, Greg Maddox. Number 7,
Oh man, I forgot about
Big,
him. And Mike
Big
Schmidt.
Daddy Vladdy, Vladimir Guerrero. Number 6, The Big Hurt, Frank Thomas.
Mhm.
Number 5, the Secretary of Defense, Gary Maddox. Number 4, Mr. October, Reggie Jackson. Number 3, Leroy Page, which I didn't know that was his real name. Satchel
Yeah.
Page.
All right.
I did not
Dennis.
know Leroy was his real name. Did not know that.
I do it.
Another guy, George Roof, did not know Babe Ruth was a nickname. Thought Babe was his real name.
Yep, I did too.
And my favorite nickname of all time, I call it myself this, Big Poppy, David Ortiz.
All right.
That was
all right.
that's my favorite nickname of all time, Big Poppy.
Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one. I'm getting hot. All right. Okay, so y'all ready for my list? Get ready, got stretching, all that. Okay. So my number 10, I have a tie. Zara, I got a tie at 9 and 5.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm not. Well, Sharon, I'm not gonna hold you, but go ahead.
Number 10, I got Randy the Big Unit Johnson. I got that.
Okay.
Number 9. Now, we ain't gonna talk about what the big unit was what it was standing for, but yeah. I just liked it because he was so tall.
Yeah. He was just so
And I
good.
thought, he just stood so big on the mound. That's what I thought it meant until somebody told me, and I was like, oh, okay, well,
You
all right. I still like the name; it's creative. But anyway, number 9, I have a tie with Mariano Rivera, the Sandman.
Yeah.
Anytime anybody's named the Sandman, I like it. I don't know what it is about that. I just think the Sandman, you putting folks to sleep. I just like that. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And then the tie is Ricky, the Man of Steel Henderson, the greatest base stealer in all of baseball ever.
Greatest leader.
Surprised nobody had that on their list. All right, then 8, I had Leroy Satchel Page. And number 7, I had Pete Charlie Hustle Rose, who should still be in the Hall of Fame. But anyway, number 6, I have George Babe Ruth. But what was his other nickname, y'all? Y'all know? I can't hear you. The Big Gambino. Yep. Yep. So I like both of those.
I can't say it. Every time I watch the movie,
I thought Babe was his real name. I didn't realize his name was George.
I did too.
And I thought his nickname was the Big Gambino.
Right. That's what I thought.
Yeah. Yeah, we talked about that Saturday because that's what I thought. But anyway, we shouldn't be telling nobody that, Dennis. I guess we done let it out. We shouldn't be telling people we didn't know that was his name.
I thought Babe was his real name, and then I thought, the Big Gambino, the slouching, what they call him, the slouch. I forgot they say.
Yeah,
I just like this candy bar.
Oh, Baby Ruth. I didn't like the bar. Nasty. But anyway, 5. I have another tie. And I have Willie to Say Hey Kid Mays and Hammering Hank Aaron. Y'all don't have Hammering Hank Aaron on your list?
No, I don't like the way. I don't like that way that sounds.
Oh, I like Hammering.
I like him as a player, but
he used to like the hell out of that ball out that ball. But anyway, 4, I do have David Big Poppy Ortiz on my list as number 4. I got Frank the Big Hurt Thomas at number 3. And number 2 is number 2. I can't believe none of y'all have him on here. The captain, Derek Jeter.
Mm.
But I call him number 2. That's what I call him.
Sister number 2.
After the announcer used to say number 2 right before he would, swing.
Well, I didn't know that was a Yankees tradition either. That they don't have names and stuff on the back of their jerseys. Everything is about your number.
You can't have no.
I didn't know that was a Yankees tradition.
No facial hair.
Hey, so my number 1, you know how much I love y'all, my co-hosts. You know how much I love y'all, right?
Mhm.
But if y'all don't have this man in your top 3 baseball names, something ain't right. You gotta have this man in your
I mean, I
top.
was gonna put steroid freak bonds on mine, but I just couldn't do it.
No. That's not who it is.
Oh,
It's
okay.
Mr. October.
Oh,
Randy
yeah, we got
Jackson.
that. Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
I
Mr.
got him.
October. That's the
What?
best baseball name of all time to me.
Yeah, he's number 3 on mine.
Thank
I
you.
I
just
got
I don't
him
think he's
number
number 3 on
7.
I just
No,
No,
put
he's
mine-
number 4. He's number 4 on mine.
I know.
Three on
It's too
mine.
low. Too low.
He's number 4 on
Gar
mine.
made the cut.
I got him number 7. So
He didn't make the
Yeah,
cut.
that's too
did he?
low, baby. That's too low. That's Mr. October.
You feel me?
Mr. October.
That man used to light it up anytime in the postseason, he would carry them to the win. He would carry
June,
them.
Rocket-
June,
the Rocket-
June, the
the Rocket-
baseball guy.
The Rocket almost made my list, not the other ones.
No,
And
June got
somebody else had Pudge before Pudge.
the Rocket.
yeah, and I ain't never hear nobody call Sammy Sosa Slammy.
I ain't putting that.
I ain't
June.
never heard that.
I ain't never heard that one.
The Rocket.
Yeah.
I mean, it might have been said, but it wasn't memorable. That's what I'm saying.
I just don't
Like
remember.
during that time, he was hitting home runs with what's the other boy that was doing steroids?
McGuire.
Yeah, McGuire. When he was, I don't remember nobody calling him Slammy.
Man,
I had a couple that just missed my list, like Will the Thrill Clark. I thought about
The only
that.
thing that just missed my list was Wild Thing and
I'm shocked.
no, the Big Unit. That was it. Wild Thing and the Big Unit. Those are the only 2 things that missed my list.
I almost put Cal Ripken Iron Man on mine because I like Iron Man, but I didn't put it on there.
Nah. But that's the end of my segment. I'll think of another one.
Yeah.
I'll think of another one for next week.
All right.
Okay.
We're gonna do
All right.
Sharon. Hold on, Sharon. We're gonna do MMA and boxing nicknames. How's that? Can we do that?
No. I mean, y'all can do that. I won't have anybody.
You want to do boxing? You don't, no.
We can do boxing.
No, I'm saying, but you won't participate in boxing?
Yeah, I'll participate in boxing because
Not
I
MMA, though.
used to watch boxing.
That's what I'm saying. But MMA, you don't want to do that. one.
No, because I don't know.
Well,
I don't know anybody. So
Okay, let's do boxing nicknames next week then.
all
Yeah,
right.
I don't know nobody on MMA either. Like that.
Oh, I know a lot, but that's fine. We can do boxing. Just do boxing.
All
All right. Well,
And I don't know a whole lot of boxing nicknames. I know names, but not nicknames.
well, you figure it
But
out.
I'll find some.
So anyway, we're gonna go to our top 10 cartoons. These are your TV cartoons now. You know that you woke up on Saturday morning if you were old enough, or some
Yeah.
Bag full of Fruit Loops.
or after
Yeah.
school. Sometimes after school, you came home during the week. You know, watching
Mhm.
cartoons.
Back in the day, it was Captain Crunch. Now it's
Mhm.
Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
It wasn't no Captain Crunch for me. It was Fruit Loops.
And Frosted Flakes, homie, that's the go. But we're gonna go on over to Ronathan. Kick it off, Ronathan.
Let's go,
Right.
Ronathan.
I got a tie.
Ron
Oh,
Nathan.
shit.
Pinky and the Brain.
Oh,
at
shit.
number 10 at Looney Tunes.
10 Looney Tunes.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Go ahead.
Number 9, He-Man
Okay.
and Master of the Universe. Number
Yeah, I
8,
remember that one.
huh?
I remember that one. I forgot about that. I remember that.
Number 8, Spider-Man.
That's what I'm talking about, Ron.
Number 7, X-Men.
Nah.
I'm a big X-Men
Yeah, man.
fan,
You messed up.
cartoon fan.
You messed up.
Hey, don't be doing
Number
the Des
6,
Bryant.
huh?
I said, don't be doing the Des Bryant, Mr. Eagle.
Number
You
6,
can't do no kind of X's, no Wakanda, nothing.
Right.
You can't do it.
number
You can't
6,
do it, Dennis.
Teenager Mutant Ninja Turtle.
Teenager Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Teenage Mutant
No.
Ninja Turtles.
All that.
No.
Number 5, Alvin and the Chipmunks.
Alan?
Alvin.
Alvin.
Oh, okay.
Alvin!
I couldn't stand that. That voice
Me
was
neither.
on my
I don't like
nerves.
it either.
Number 4,
They had the best songs though.
yes,
Yeah.
Number 4, Recess. Who?
No, I couldn't stand Recess.
What?
I
never
forgot
heard of
about
it.
Recess.
I used to go to recess.
I
Nah.
couldn't stand Recess. It was a cartoon came out later, Czar.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, that's the
Number
baby,
3.
the baby Rugrats. Go ahead.
Tom and Jerry.
There you go. Now you get back on track. Hey, damn, that's good. Number 3, right? Okay, cool.
Number 2, Scooby-Doo.
Scooby Dooby
Am
Doo.
I right? Okay.
And I got another tie.
Ain't
Number
this-
one?
So is this at number 1?
And number 1,
Okay.
Top Cat and Garfield.
What the
Okay,
hell?
go
Ryan?
ahead.
What was the first one?
Top Cat.
You and these cats.
It's a
What is
old.
Tomcat?
I don't
Yeah.
know. I never heard of it.
I
It's
never
a-
heard of that.
Scratch the shit out of
I
you.
thought he was gonna say he worked for some shit.
My auntie made us watch the cartoon while I was like 8 years old. It used to be on VHS tape.
I don't remember Top Cat, but hey.
Scratch the shit out of you.
Yes.
Wow.
And Garfield. So
All right. Garfield was cool.
Hey, Denzel.
Garfield ass don't move. Well, y'all go ahead. What's next, Czar?
I didn't know that he was on here.
We're gonna go with Shiznarin.
Shit's
Just
there.
Naren.
shouldn't
All right. So here's the list, y'all. Here is the list. Don't listen to nobody else. This is the list.
Okay.
All right. So number 10, I have a tie. I have a tie at number 10 and number 5.
Here we
And
go.
number, well, not kind of number 1, but not really. But anyway, number 10, I got a tie with Speed Racer and Johnny Bravo.
Johnny Roll.
Okay.
I love Johnny Bravo. That dude was funny. Sorry. But anyway, number 9, the Pink Panther.
Okay.
Love Pink Panther.
I forgot about that.
Love the Pink Panther. It was so funny because he didn't have to say nothing in the whole doggone show, but it cracked me up. It would just crack you up because you want to see what he gonna do next. Him and that damn
He made my honorable mention.
Yeah. Oh, I got a long honorable mention. But anyway, number 8, the Super Friends. Gotta have the Super Friends,
I
man.
didn't put
All
no
of them.
superheroes on mine, but if I did, that would have been the one I would have put.
Oh yeah, that's the one, Super Friends. That was the first one with all the superheroes that I remember ever seeing when I was a kid. I love Super Friends.
Yeah.
Number 7, Scooby Doo. Where are you? Number 6, Popeye the Sailor Man.
Okay, Sharon,
Gotta
how you
have it
put
with the
you on
spinach,
ride?
man.
Right.
Because see, I grew up eating spinach. You know, all your friends was eating greens. My sister and I, we hated greens, but we love spinach. So I love me some Popeye because he eats spinach.
Right. Let's
He's
get it.
strong, and I get stronger, like Shaq would say. But anyway, so Popeye. Number 5, I have a tie between Spider-Man, which is probably one of my all-time favorite cartoons, the old one, not the one that y'all see,
Right.
but the old one, and Doug. I like Doug because my son used to love Doug, and they had such good lessons in that show. And I just liked it. So Doug and Spider-Man. Number 4 is the Jetsons.
Yes,
Who don't
ma'am.
like the Jetsons?
You feel
Love
me?
the Jetsons. Number 3 is Pokemon. I love Pokemon, y'all.
I like.
I am a Pikachu fanatic. I love Pikachu. I got a Pikachu keychain in my room right now. Love me some Pikachu. I
watch
don't
the
mind
movie?
admitting it. And I still have all my son's Pokemon cards. And I even got him the gold plated ones in the little gold thing.
Yeah.
They worth money now. Better keep them if you got them. Number 2 is the Flintstones.
You feel me? Oh, man,
Gotta have the Flintstones. And number 1 is Bugs Bunny.
right.
And the
Hey,
Bugs
you
Bunny.
finished strong. You
And
finished strong.
the Bugs Bunny Road Runner Hour. They used to have a Bugs Bunny show, and then they had a Bugs Bunny Road Runner Hour.
You feel
I
me?
love them both. So
Well, they all part
Bugs
of the
Bunny, anything with Bugs Bunny in it, that's number 1 with me.
Yeah, that's Looney Tunes. That's all
You
part
can
of the
just
different
roll
thing.
Looney Tunes all in there with it if you want to. All of them all together. I like Looney Tunes over Warner Brothers. I just
Yes.
do.
All right, go ahead, Jonathan.
That's the list.
All right. Well, that was a good list, Sharon. Number 10 again. This cartoon was short lived, but I liked it a lot. So that's Life with Louie. Life with Louie was a good cartoon. Number 9. This cartoon I'm referred to a lot, and that's the PJs. Eddie Murphy. Number 8 is X-Men. Number 7 is another cartoon I'm referred to a lot. Fat Albert. Number 6 is Scooby Dooby Doo. Where are you?
That's right.
But my favorite on there was Scrappy Doo.
Scrappy.
Man. Number 5 is the Flintstones. Every time I go outside with no shoes on, that's what I feel like.
Okay.
Number 4 is Tom and Jerry. Number 3 is the Looney Tunes.
Okay.
Number 2 is Popeye the Sailor Man.
That's what I'm talking about, Dennis.
And number 1 is the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
You messed up. You're number 1.
Now you done messed up.
You done messed up, don't you know?
But at least you got number 2 right. Got to have that Popeye in
My
there.
favorite cartoon of all time, Ninja Turtles.
Nah.
Shit, I thought it was the Turtles.
No.
Leonardo was the
First of all, the name is too long. All right, go ahead.
It's called TMNT, baby.
Nah, whatever. Mm-mm.
All right, so the real list goes like this. Number 10, I got a tie. And neither cartoon was said. Y'all youngsters just don't know nothing about that. That's Inspector Gadget
Yeah.
and Bullwinkle.
That's what I'm talking about, Czar.
You see what I'm saying?
Yes, I got that on here. I got it on here on my honorable.
Yes. Number 9. Youngsters don't know nothing about that. Nobody had this one. And that's Johnny, but not Bravo.
Quest.
Johnny Quest.
That's what I'm talking about, Johnny Quest.
I love Johnny Quest and the Indian Kid with the that's my show, bro.
AJ, yes, I know about G.I. Joe.
Yeah, I
my
wasn't
top
big.
10. He just didn't make my top 10. All right, go ahead.
Yeah, me neither. Number 8 is the Jetsons, mentioned for a
Gotta
couple
have
of
the
us.
Jetsons.
Number 7, Rob mentioned He-Man and the Masters of the Universe. Was a tie, though. I forgot, I just saw it. I have He-Man and Thundercats. Oh! Tie. Number 7. Number 6, man, I can't believe y'all. Peanuts, Charlie Brown.
Wah, wah, wah.
I didn't watch Charlie Brown on TV a lot
You were
when I
said
was younger, except for
Peanut.
the specials that
Yeah,
were coming on.
Yeah.
Yeah, but not every week.
Yeah,
So I didn't think about that. But go ahead.
Number 5, Popeye mentioned.
Of course.
Number 4, we had this debate on Josh's show. Stay tuned. Some of us are fans of it, some weren't. Obviously, y'all weren't fans of it, but I was, and that's the Smurfs.
I knew it.
Gosh.
That's it.
Oof.
I was a big Smurfs fan.
But you love them blue. You love them blue people. You love Avatar. You love the smoke.
Avatar Smurfs.
Yeah,
I
you
like
love
the
them blue
first,
people.
okay. They just didn't make my top 10.
Captain Planet. He's our hero. Good.
Yeah, I like that.
So number 3, me and Ron were identical with Tom and Jerry. We both had Tom and Jerry at number 3. Sharon, shame on you.
No shame.
Number 2, though, however, Sharon, we had identical with the Flintstones.
That's right.
Number 2. And then Sharon, we also had number 1.
That's what I'm talking about, Czar.
The Bugs Bunny is the GOAT
Got
cartoon
to.
of all time. The nothing
Got to.
touch Bugs Bunny.
Nothing. What's
That's
your
why,
favorite?
that's why he was Space Jam.
What's your favorite Bugs Bunny?
Bugs Bunny.
I mean, which
Oh,
one?
you mean like cartoon, like a particular episode?
Which episode?
Wow. Oh, man. That's
I have a favorite. I actually have a favorite.
Dilemma.
It's the
I don't know if you remember the one where when Elmer Fudd, they were doing. I don't know if I have a favorite episode, but I like the one when Elmer Fudd is rabbit season, and then they have the sign, and Donald will make it like Bugs will make it duck season, And then he go
Oh
after
yeah,
stuff,
yeah,
And
yeah,
then
yeah.
he changed the sign. No, it's rabbit season. And then he started
Right.
going after bugs. Those are probably like my favorites. With him and Donald together. Daffy, not Donald. I
Daffy
always
Duck.
make them mixed up, but Daffy.
Yeah.
Those are my
See,
favorites.
my favorite Bugs Bunny episode is when he is the orchestra conductor.
I remember
He
that.
be like
And he
this.
comes out on the stage and he has his ears down.
Hell out.
He has his hand behind his back, and he's standing there, and all of a sudden he goes like this. And
Right.
they play. Oh my God, the whole show. I can watch that right now. I love
Yeah, I
it.
remember that. Yeah.
Oh,
Ninja
shit.
Turtles is awful, Josh. Awful.
They're not
But
awful.
anyway.
Anybody ask you to say all that?
I'm just commenting on the
I'm
comment.
talking about, wait a minute. I'm talking about them back in the 90s.
Right.
Not today's stuff. Back
No,
in
that
the 90s.
movie, the movie was alright with Tyler Perry. The movie was alright.
What's a
No.
bunch of, no, the best movie
No.
is in the 90s, not the Tyler Perry.
Oh no,
Right.
no, that ain't the new one ain't better than the old one, no. But the movie was alright though.
No.
I was cool with the movie. Bebop and Rocksteady, it was alright.
And
So,
some of my honorable mentions, I had Underdog. If I don't know if y'all remember.
Got Underdog.
Underdog. Mr. Peabody.
Didn't have that. Did you have Hong
SpongeBob.
Kong?
SpongeBob was my honorable mention.
I got
Who?
SpongeBob.
SpongeBob was
have-
my honorable mention.
Yogi
Did you
Bear.
have
Yogi Bear, okay.
Did
Yeah.
you have Hong Kong Fooey?
Nah, but I forgot about him. You know what I had?
The Boondocks.
No, Huckleberry Hound.
Yeah, Huckleberry Hound. I got that on here.
The
And I
Boondocks.
have I got Yogi. You said Yogi Bear.
Yogi,
Got
yeah.
that.
What about Captain Caveman? Captain Caveman.
I got Captain Caveman on here. G.I. Joe. Dennis the Menace.
Okay.
Inspector Gadget.
Yes. That's my
Arthur. Woody Woodpecker.
That was that almost made my
Yeah.
list. Woody Woodpecker.
Hey Arnold. SpongeBob.
Hey.
The Rugrats. Josie.
Yeah, Rugrats almost made my list. I love that. That's one of my favorite songs, the theme music.
Dun, 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 dun,
I
dun,
love
dun.
that.
Yeah.
Oh,
And then-
another one that almost made my list, but more because of the theme music, DuckTales, woo! But it didn't make my list. But
Yeah, I
love
ain't like
that song.
DuckTales.
I love
I was
Duck
like,
Tales.
Josh,
I
there you
had
go, Josh.
Josie. Did y'all have Josie and the Pussycats?
Nah.
Hell no. What's up with y'all with these
Hell
cats?
no. What's wrong with Josie and the Pussycats was a good.
Only
good
cats
one.
I had was
Then I
Tom
had
and Jerry
Richie.
and
I
Pussycat.
had Richie Rich. Did y'all have Richie Rich?
That was a good one.
Mickey
Rich was a
Mouse.
good one.
All the Mickey
I'm
Mouse.
gonna tell you what cat I think is funny. Puss in Boots on Shrek 4. Man, I'd be cracking up.
He got his own
Well,
little
Puss in Boots had his own show. He used to have his own show.
Yeah, but he had me cracking up, man. I couldn't stop laughing at him.
And then there's Dora the Explorer. Did y'all have Dora the Explorer?
Nah.
Paw
Nah.
Patrol. Got Paw Patrol. Coco
Nah.
Melon. These are recent.
Oh yeah, you watching all that new stuff now.
Yeah, Coco
You have
Melon.
did you have Caillou?
No, but I got Blue's Clues.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
Gotta
Blue's
have
Clues is
Blue's
cool.
Johnny Quest.
The
that was
Magic
a lot.
School Bus. Look at Sheila. Look at Sister
The
Sheila.
Magic School
The Magic
Bus.
School Bus.
Hey, I
Wait a
had
minute.
Johnny
Wait
Quest.
a
I was
minute.
the
Wait a
only one
minute.
that
What's
had
the
Johnny
one with
Quest.
the big purple?
Johnny Quest was fire.
Oh, you talking about Barney?
Barney. Yeah, Barney.
What about
Yeah,
What?
probably had the purple Teletubby.
Cat Dog. Did y'all have Cat Dog?
You know what honorable mention? Heathcliff.
Yeah, Heathcliff.
yeah?
And
I thought you were
said-
talking
I
about Bill
said
Cosby.
Cat
How about
Dog.
Mighty Mouse?
Oh yeah. Oh, I'm surprised I didn't put that in my top 10. I love Mighty
was
Mouse.
cool. Yeah, Mighty Mouse was cool.
I was a big fan
I was
of.
surprised Sharon didn't have Care Bears.
I hate the Care Bears. I told y'all that before. I hate the Care Bears.
Because she had to do the Care Bear stare.
No, I hate it. Oh, that's right. I told you about that Saturday. I hate the Care Bears. That something like that cartoon when it would just make my skin crawl. I didn't like it.
Bubble Guppies. They was cool.
Bubba Guppies.
And the Backyardigans used to have the best dance moves.
Didn't like Backyardigans. Dr. McStuffins,
Nah.
like that. Little black girl want to be a doctor. Mhm.
Yeah.
You should know all these cartoons, Josh. I know you watched all these joints. You ain't had no limits. You probably ain't. Well, you got old enough. When you got older, the Boondocks came out, so you got to watch that too. You watched all these cartoons. No limits on these cartoons.
I said Roadrunner UFC. Yep, that's on my list.
Speedy Gonzalez.
That's part of Looney
Speedy
Tunes.
Gonzalez.
I just put Looney Tunes. That's Roadrunner's part of that.
Right. Yeah, Bluey. I like Bluey, Sheila. Bluey. I love Bluey. I didn't like Ren and Stimpy either.
He gonna say hilarious. You got to watch all these cartoons, dog.
Yeah, Fat Albert. I should have put Fat Albert on my list because
I put Fat Albert on mine.
Yeah, I didn't put it on there, but I love Fat Albert and Mighty Mouse. Oh God, that used to be my show.
Number one, do you think LeBron James' sons can live up to the hype? Shannon.
What hype? Do they have hype?
No hype.
I guess I'm not paying attention because I'm not listening to the hype, I guess.
They talked about they will go into the NBA and be better than their father.
No, I don't think so. Maybe Bronny, but I don't know. I don't know. I don't think so. Who knows?
How about you, Dennis?
Nah, I don't think they're gonna live up to that hype, but I think they'll go out and they'll be productive basketball players, though. But living up to that hype to be as good as they did, that's a big hype to go to. Like
who said that?
Only guy that's like that big. There's only a couple of guys that's that big.
Who?
So I don't see them being bigger or better than their dad.
Okay. So,
but that's not the hype. No one. That's not his hype that he's going to be as good as his dad.
That
when you come under your dad, that's the hype.
Right. That's the hype.
I tell you what. No. I think that Scottie Pippen Jr. gonna be like his dad.
Like
I really do.
When Michael Jordan's sons.
Yeah, y'all comparing them to their dad, but there's no hype. There's no real hype of people saying that he's gonna be as good as LeBron James. I haven't heard one person say that.
NBA been talking about it for 2 weeks.
Say that. Well, if that's the case, then hell no, he ain't gonna come nowhere near the hype.
I ain't gonna take nowhere near Zarby.
LeBron James? No, we're talking about arguably top 3 NBA player of all time.
Give or take.
I was gonna say top 5, but okay.
So he's not. Even if he's hold on. This player's not in the top 75. I don't know if he's gonna be as good as Reggie Miller. Well, he's in the top 75.
But wait a minute, this what Shaquille O'Neal, Charles Barkley,
Shaquille O'Neal,
Kenny,
the Jet Smith, and who the other dude?
They say he's gonna be as good as his father.
They said it.
Let me hear that.
They probably said he could be.
Yeah,
they probably not definitely.
They said he could. They could be better than.
He could, LeBron but James. I doubt it.
What?
He could.
I actually think that what's the other one name? Not Bronny. What's the other one name? God damn. I don't know his name, and I'm fucking.
Byron Kenobi?
No.
The one with the goggles, glasses.
Yeah, the 15-year-old. I think he's gonna be better than his older brother.
Right.
Number 2. If a starter quarterback in the NFL quit on his team, do he deserve to get another starting job in the NFL again? Czar.
Depends on who it is. There's levels to this.
Us.
Hey, that's the truth.
You're right. Shan?
I agree with Czar. It depends on the circumstance. There are levels to it. Depends on how it also depends on how talented the individual is and what the shortage is in the league.
Okay.
Hey, hold on, Ryan. Because I know you're gonna ask me, and the question is really asked towards you. What are your thoughts on this question? Because you ain't answered the last one. So,
all right, I said hell no.
Okay, all right. Because we talking about your quarterback at this time.
Ex-quarterback. Let me put that out there. See, I know how you be doing it, Dennis.
Hey man,
You're
you
not
write
doing
these
the fly.
questions, and I keep telling them.
Dennis, I know
Who
what
you
you're trying
talking about, Mariota?
I know what you're trying to do, Dennis.
Yeah.
Right. I know what that boy wanted. It wasn't them big ass earrings.
But Dennis, what do you think?
I don't think no quarterback should come back to a starting job, but I think he does have possibility to come back and play in the NFL. But a starting job, no.
Okay. Number 3. Who should be the number 1 NFL draft pick this year? Czar.
CJ Stroud.
You sure?
I'm 100% sure.
Dennis.
Bryce Young, Alabama University. Roll Tide. Ow!
Sharon.
That's University of Alabama, sir.
Man, ain't my school. Don't matter.
It matters.
So I would go with Bryce Young.
Well, I'm agree with Czar. I'm gonna go with Stroud.
That's cool.
Well,
Big Ten got to represent. Let's see y'all.
you damn right.
Just saying, I
Long
need
as I ain't pick somebody else.
SEC represent SEC.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's right. You're an SEC. Hey, y'all. I ain't even put that together.
Right.
I ain't put that.
Number 4. Do a veteran starter quarterback in the NFL supposed to help a rookie quarterback in the NFL? Czar.
I mean, it's not in his contract, but if you're a decent human being, I mean, yeah, you'll kind of guide them if you guys questions, and you know, if you ain't gonna turn them down, but you ain't gotta just go out your way and just, you know what I mean?
Right.
Just, you know, just during team meetings, and you know, you're probably gonna be around them. Yeah, you're gonna help them out. You're gonna tell them situationals and stuff like that. Yeah, sure.
Sharon.
Yeah, especially if you care about your legacy, and the greats of the greats, they help the young quarterbacks. They help them.
Okay. Dennis.
That's how you keep your respect throughout the league.
I think you nurturing a young quarterback, you know, at this time, if they drafted a young quarterback behind you, you need to start thinking about like, all right, what's my next career? Because obviously this one is coming to an end.
Right.
So is your next career that you're going to go to coaching? If so, this is a way to jumpstart it.
Right.
Is your next career that you're going to the booth? Well, if so, this is another way to jumpstart it. So you nurturing this next young talent coming up is only a gateway to your next career. Not saying that you're done or you're not going to be good nowhere else. You may go somewhere else and be a superstar and win a Super Bowl. But at this point, you don't want to leave no bad relationships because you never know what may happen for your next career.
Right.
If it's me and there's another guy that they went got and brought inside, all right, well, then I'm going to help him get as best as he can. I'm going to give him all the tools he needs to get as best as he can, because my job after that is to start coaching. I wanted to start coaching, and I wanted to get a new challenge, and I wanted to go on and be through different things. I need to start seeing how these young guys actually think. You know, what do they feel football is? Can he read a defense? Stuff like that.
Right. I with you, Dennis, because I feel like somebody helped you to get to where you at. So you could at least return a favor, help the next man, the next quarterback, come in, do great, and pass on the torch, what they say.
Okay.
So
Yeah, a lot of people selfish. They don't get it.
They don't want their job taken because they look at it like, well, what I'm gonna do now? But I look at it differently. I'm like, well, you got your job taken, but it ain't that bad. Like, got your job taken, just move on to do something different. Like, it may be your time to go somewhere different, do something different. Like, you can maybe start being an offensive coordinator. You may go get a college job making more than what you was making being a backup.
This my thing is, if you really care about your job, you should put in the effort and you should have succeed at that starting quarterback.
But they're gonna still every year there's somebody there to take your job.
Right.
Every job you at, there's somebody there to take your job. Every chance they get, they're gonna get somebody trying to take your job.
Right.
They are looking to exploit you in everywhere. So I'm not mad at like in regular jobs. Somebody there come to take your job. What they make you do? They make you train a motherfucker on what you do, and then that motherfucker take your job. That's exactly what they do. And if you don't do it, then they have somebody else train.
Right. It's part of life.
Right.
My next question. Name a black head coach you think can turn around a bad college football team and why him? Dennis.
A black head coach. I know a lot of them.
Black head coach. They have to be a current black head coach?
They could just be a black head coach in the NFL, but not with a team now.
Yeah, they got to be able to speak to these.
Oh, you mean somebody that's not coaching right now?
Right.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. I'm a little stuck on that one. Go to somebody else.
Sharon.
Dennis gonna freak out. Marvin Lewis. He would.
I agree.
He would be great with college players.
Okay.
Because he's a player. He's a player's coach, number one.
Mm-hmm.
He is talented. He really is. He's a smart coach. He really is good. He's patient. He's a patient dude. Yeah.
You think so?
It got to be a football coach.
A football coach.
Oh, okay. All right.
You said college football team.
My
Yeah.
bad. I thought you just said college team. My bad.
Mm-mm.
Zara, I come back to you then.
That's what he said. You know what I mean? There's a couple in mind, but he's a good motivator. He's not coaching right now. I'm gonna go with Romeo Crennel.
Ooh.
Nah,
There you
I'm
go.
gonna say Mike Singletary.
We
No.
can't win with them. Can't coach with them.
Old school.
I think college students need Mike Singletary, but
I-
I don't know if they will. I don't know if they'll listen though, because he's rough. He's rough and he don't take no mess.
But he bring that old school mentality.
That's what I'm saying.
Right.
These young people now, they buck the old school mentality.
Yeah.
Big time. They buck it.
And
So I don't
that's
know.
where they messed up at because
I know,
but
it is what it is. That's where they at. You got to meet them halfway where they are.
right. I would say Mike Singletary.
I'll say Mike Singletary is what they need, but I don't know if they would.
Right. Or
That's my thing.
or are they say Home Edwards?
Yeah, but I think he done coaching.
You play to win the
win.
game.
That's the only reason why I didn't. I was gonna say him at first, but then I was like, nah. I think he done coaching. Like I think Arizona State put a bad taste in his mouth.
Well, I mean,
I do too, to be honest with you.
I think it might be put a bad
I
taste
definitely
in him out, but I think he'd really go to a black college team. And turn that team around. He got experience.
I think he could do it at any college, not just the black
Yeah.
one.
That too.
But
I think even at a Nigerian college.
I would love to see him in the Big Ten.
My next question. How far do you think the Miami Dolphins will go in the playoffs? Zar.
One and done if they make the playoffs.
Ooh. Dennis.
I'm gonna say they could go all the way.
Say that again?
They could go all the way.
They're the 7th seed right now. I think they're gonna lose next week. I have to look at the schedule. Let me see. Miami, New England. they really have to kind of choke this one off. I'm sticking with my answer. They may not even make it, but go ahead.
Sharon.
If they make the playoffs, they'll make it to the second round. I don't think they'll make it to the conference championship.
No, they play. One team get a bye, right? If they're 7 in Kansas City or Buffalo, that happens.
I say one and done.
Mhm.
I really
Go ahead.
I really think they need more leadership on defense.
Mm-hmm.
I'm still not sold on Tua.
I could see one and done. I just think second round is the farthest. That's their upside is the second round. No further than that, for sure.
Okay.
Especially they're in the AFC.
Right. No joke.
They ain't going past that.
Right. My next question. Should Matt Stafford retire at the end of the season? Sharon.
Yep.
Dennis.
No, he shouldn't retire.
Well, actually, I mean, who am I to say he should retire? I believe that people should retire when they get ready, whenever that is. Really, that's really what I feel.
King Zard.
Nah. I mean, they got scrubs in there. He's still better in that still got a job. And he's making a lot of money. He's coming off a Super Bowl now. He'll be all right.
I would say this. What else do he got to prove?
He got a lot to prove.
He has a lot to prove.
He got
he wants to make the Hall of Fame. He ain't no lot to make no Hall of Fame.
I didn't say Hall of Fame.
But that's what he got to prove.
I mean,
if he wants to get there, then he has a lot to prove.
Now, if he's okay with I want a ring, I got paid, and personal, it's personal. Like if that's what his limits are, no, he don't have nothing to prove. But if he wants to go down, that's something more. Yeah, he can't retire on how this season ended. They're gonna call it a fluke and this, like I always say. Remember my one thing. Remember I always say one's a fluke, and they're already saying that now about him. So yeah, you got to come back, bro.
Okay. My last question.
Oh, you need more questions. Go ahead.
If a college quarterback win the Heisman, does that mean he will be good in the NFL? Shannon.
No. Don't mean that at all. You can win the Heisman and be booty the next year.
Czar?
No, there's plenty of Heisman winners that have been trash at the next level. And most of the time, probably more so than not, that they are trash. So here we go. Baker Mayfield, trash. Mariota, trash. Winston, I mean, you guys call it what it is, trash. I mean, you know what I mean when I say it.
That was one of your MVP hypes, right? I forgot. I got to run yours. Yeah, Jameis Winston was one of your MVP. It was one of your three. I'm gonna go back and listen to it.
Please confirm that. I said I had the Saints winning the division over Tampa Bay. I don't remember saying Winston for MVP though. But let me know when you hear it. Let me know if it is. It is. Johnny Manziel, trash. RG3 under circumstances, but still it is what it is. Trash. Sam Bradford, trash. Tebow, trash. Troy Smith, trash. Reggie Bush, we didn't have a discussion. I ain't gonna call him trash, but he didn't live up. Matt Leinart, trash. Jason White, trash. Eric Crouch, trash. Chris Winkie, trash. Ron Dane, not good. And that's not even
trash. They know not good trash.
Well, he's not even a quarterback. I'm just going down the list. But my point is, more quarterbacks that win the Heisman are not good versus they're good. So, yeah.
Okay. Dennis?
I think the Heisman is not really taken into a draft stock perspective no more as it used to be. It's kind of like the National Player of the Year in basketball. Yeah, you got it, but that ain't gonna get you a top pick. That's kind of how I'm looking at it now. Even though National Basketball Player of the Year,
What?
you was better off winning something else because that joint is getting low. Don't nobody even care who's the National Player of the Year no more.
So you said it don't matter.
Nah.
I bet you, Dennis. I don't think it even matter. My man, the way some of these football teams throw you in the fire. And the next season, I mean, sometimes they don't take the time out to get you the help that you need. A quarterback coach. They don't give you no quarterback coach sometimes to be a defense. So I bet you, Dennis. But that's it.
That's it. That's all, folks.
That's all, folks.
Anybody got any last words?
Thank you to the fans. Without y'all, we will not be here. Like and share the show. Yeah.
Anybody else?
No, not really.
All right. Well, thank y'all for coming out tonight.
Where's my towel?